up! For Steve Prescott, hands up! For Steve Prescott, hands up!
Hello, I'm Joe Needley and this is Serious About Rugby League. Now in this video I'm going to be taking a look at the team of the week of the Betfred Super League from round 5. Now first of all we'll go on to the coach immediately. Quite a tricky choice this one though. I mean Adrian Lam's Wigan managing to end Huddersfield's winning run, so he was a contender. As was Steve McNamara, the way his Catalan side dethroned Hull like they did, especially in the second half. But the man I've really gone for is Richard Agar of Leeds Rhinos. Now, Agar has faced a lot of criticism in his coaching career so far. I mean, his times at Hull and Wakefield have proved tough in the past. But at Leeds, even though he's also faced criticism there, on Friday night Leeds really found their form with an emphatic 36-0 win over Warrington. Of course, it's not the first time the Rhinos have nilled the Warrington Wolves at home, but to do it in such a fashion as they did against a nigh-on full-strength Warrington side really does take some doing. So Richard Agar, you could say maybe even a certain candidate. However, let's not discredit the others. I mean, Christian Wolff, even for St Helens, as well as Adrian Lam and McNamara, were contenders there. Onto the team itself though, the players. Now, full-back, we had several contenders. Bevan French for Wigan did really well. Jamie Shaw, despite losing, had a good game for Hull, as did Jordan Rankin. And then, of course, Richie Myler coming off the bench for Leeds. But the one I've gone for, his 3 try-assists on Sunday, they helped Catalan come back. The ever so infamous Sam Tomkins. The England international, on top of his 3 assists in the game, he also made 5 tackle busts, as well as 73 metres from just 8 carries. He really did turn the game around for Catalan against a tiring Hull outfit. And Tomkins still showing he has got some class in him, so a deserving place for him, even though yet again it was tough to choose. The wingers, just as tough if not even harder at selection. James Clare Castleford, he had a good game, as did Mahe Fanu, the former Dream Teamer. But the duo I've gone for is hat-trick hero Liam Marshall. I mean, his kick ahead for himself. I mean, that was a special try, already down for try of the season as a contender there. As well as that, 154 metres from 16 carries, and Marshall places 9 tackle busts. And joining him, despite losing this game, I've gone for Ken Seo of Salford. Scoring 2 tries in Salford's defeat against Wakefield, he provided an assist, so therefore he was involved in all 3 of their tries. But as well as that, 5 tackle busts and 157 metres from 17 carries. Ken Seo has always been a potent winger in Super League throughout his time. He may not have the best track record in winning games, but still, I mean, there's no denying his work ethic. It is fantastic, as well as his skill. So Seo and Marshall are the wingers. The centres, well, the new man of the people, Conrad Hurrell, is an obvious choice. I mean, his dance at the end in front of Jenna Brooks, as well as his march in front of the South Stand as well, was something to be reckoned with. But joining him, there were contenders in Michael Shenton and Reece Lynn, but the one I've gone for, this guy really has been under the radar. It's not Israel Folau, but the other centre, Sammy Soni Lange. Lange's finished off his superb team move for the Catalan Dragons on Sunday. He also assisted another try, as well as that 4 tackle busts and 148 metres from 16 carries. Lange has been somewhat of an unsung hero for the Catalan Dragons since he joined from the Leeds Centurions. An underrated player, quite a dangerous one, because he can adapt to more than one position on the field. And he has been a valuable asset to the Dragons, whether he gets the credit he deserves or not. I've gone for Lange and Hurrell. Halfback. Yet again, I'm sounding like a broken record here. But the standoff I've gone for, not Jake Truman, not Albert Kelly, is one Johnny Lomax. Now Lomax, he set St Helens in motion, scoring 2 of their tries in their blank of Toronto Wolfpack at Warrington on Saturday. But as well as that, 18 tackles as well to help restrict the Wolfpack to 0 points, no matter how hard they tried. He also made 9 tackle busts as well, for 72 metres from 17 carries. Lomax is always heavily involved and he's a class act, so another obvious contender really there. He's the one, and of course he's a man of steel contender. Joining him though, funnily enough, it's not Jackson Hastings. Last week he loses his spot, and neither is it Luke Gill or Theo Fadge, who also had excellent games. The one I've gone for is Castleford Tigers. His man of the match on Thursday at Hull KR is his former teammate, Danny Richardson. Now, Richardson scored a special try and assisted in Mike McMeekan's effort at Craven Park on Thursday, but also to complete 14 tackles as well. That helped keep the Hull Kingston Rovers restricted to just 8 points at home on Thursday. But then again, but we are merely talking about his attack here. I've gone for his 7 tackle busts as well as 6 attacking kicks and 60 metres from 9 carries as well. Richardson has proved that he has got skill in him. Whether it was a mistake by St Helens to let him go, only time will tell. Prop forwards now. We did have some contenders here. Julian Busco and Tavita Satane the whole game. They had a good go against each other. As did George Burgess, scoring a try for Wigan on Sunday. But even though the two I've gone for, even though they didn't get tries, they really did give a good go at it. I've gone for Grant Millington of the Castleford Tigers. I felt as though that he helped change the game in Castleford's favour after their slow start against KR. He made 25 tackles and 5 busts, as well as 134 metres from 14 carries. And joining him is Leeds' juggernaut, Adam Cuthbertson. Cuthbertson did only make 12 tackles in comparison, but 154 metres in 19 carries, and even a few offloads here and there. He really took the game to Warrington, getting on top of the likes of Chris Hill and Murdoch Masilla. Cuthbertson really he demonstrated that he does have a lot of life left in him yet, and you never know, could be one of the key pivotal players to take the Leeds Rhinos back to the playoffs this season. Now at hooker, yet again, more tough choices. James Roby had an excellent game for St Helens, as did Paul McShane and Brad Dwyer, and even Mike McIlorum. But the one I've gone for here, a bit of recognition, or more recognition for Wigan, is Sam Powell. Now, Powell may have gone under the radar somewhat in his time at Wigan, but looking at these stats, he scored a try for the Warriors, he provided an assist, but a staggering 50 tackles. It helped Wigan overturn their 10-4 deficit into a 42-10 blitz of the Huddersfield Giants on Sunday. He also made 63 metres from 8 carries as well. Sometimes you just got to look at the general hard graft that hookers perform, that any player will perform. And that's why Sam Powell's chosen a staggering effort, and Wigan well and truly on course for a playoff place, even this early in the season. Second row. Now, funny efforts here. We had Mike McMeekan of Castleford who had a good game, Zed Taylor. There's England international Liam Farrell and Benjamin Julienne, all brilliant performances. But the ones I've gone for here, first choice is Wakefield's Kalepi Tanginoa. He scored a try, made 23 tackles in Wakefield's somewhat surprise win at Salford, as the majority did tip Salford for a home win there. He also made 3 tackle busts as well as 132 metres from 15 carries. And joining him, despite ending up on the losing side, is Hull FC's Tongan Terminator, Manu Mao. Manu Mao scored a try and possibly had his greatest game in Super League so far. Okay, he's only played 2 games, but he did show how much of a valuable miss he has been for the Black and Whites. 22 tackles, 7 busts and 139 metres from 19 carries. Manu Mao has already proven that he is not an NRL reject, as some might have jokingly said during the pre-season build-up. But he really is proven to be a force to be reckoned with. And somewhat you could feel sorry for him, because he certainly didn't deserve to end up on the losing side. But hey, that's how our beautiful sport goes. Credit to Catalan for winning, but credit where it's due for Manu Mao for really putting in a hard graft there. And completing the lineup this week, Nathan Massey and Morgan Smithies had excellent games themselves. But the one I've gone for, he came off the bench and really helped St Helens close out the game at Toronto, is Louis McCarthy Scarsbrook. LMS, or as he's known for short, he's proved to be a fan favourite over his time at St Helens. He was a try scorer on Saturday at Warrington. I mean, the try line is no stranger to him. Let's get that in perspective as well. 13 tackles as well as 3 busts and 126 metres from 16 carries. Toronto, they did try ever so hard, but ultimately there were no match for St Helens, and that was the way it went on Saturday. So St Helens proving to be yet again undisputed rulers there. And that would complete our lineup for the Betfred Super League Team of the Week in Week 5. Let us know what you think in the comments section. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. That's Serious About Rugby League. Make sure you subscribe and let us know who you thought should have made the team in the comments section. I'm Joe Needley. Thank you for watching.